Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Betterment Project with Raffy Rodriguez. And today we're tackling a psychological cage that a lot of men don't even realize they're in. We're talking about a specific kind of addiction. It's not a bottle, it's not a pill, it's an addiction to her approval. If you've ever felt like you're walking on eggshells constantly, performing to keep the peace, or waiting for a nod of validation from your partner just to feel like you're a good man, then this episode is for you. We're talking about breaking the addiction to her approval. Now, this is what we call the validation junkie. Let's get real here, brothers. In many high conflict or narcissistic dynamics, the approval isn't a gift, it's a carrot on a stick. You work harder, you provide more, you stay quiet when you're insulted, all in the hopes that she'll finally say, "You did a good job today." But the goalposts keep moving, don't they? When you live for her validation, you become what I call validation junkie. Your mood is entirely dependent on her temperature. If she's happy, you breathe. If she's cold or critical, your world falls apart. This isn't a partnership, brothers. It's a hostage situation. And the first step to freedom is admitting that you've outsourced your self worth to an audience of one who has no intention of ever letting you feel enough. Now let's shift the audience, shifting the audience of one. So, how do we break the habit? You have to fire her as your judge. Right now, she is the audience of one you're performing for. Every move is calculated based on how she will react. We are shifting that today. From this moment forward, your audience of one is your own conscience. Imagine you're standing in an empty room. No one is there clapping for you, and no one is there to criticize you. In that silence, what kind of man do you want to be when you do the dishes or work the extra hour or hold your tongue during a petty argument? Are you doing it to avoid her worth, or are you doing it because that is the man you decided to be? When you perform your own principles, you become unshakable. Because if she's mad, but you know you acted with integrity, your anger loses its power over you. You are no longer a junkie looking for a hit of approval. You are a man standing on his own 2 feet. Now let's talk about the masculine principle versus the people pleasing. People pleasing is just a polite term for cowardice. It's a fear based response. To break this addiction, you need to draft your own internal constitution. These are your masculine principles. Things like, I speak the truth even it's uncomfortable. I protect my peace and my boundaries. I provide because it's my duty, not because I want to thank you. I do not accept disrespect in my home. When you have a list of principles, you have a North Star. If your partner gets upset because you set a boundary, the validation junkie would fold and apologize. But a better man looks at his principles and says, I was respectful, I was firm, and I was honest. My conscience is clear. Her reaction is her responsibility. Her integrity is yours. Brothers, I'm not going to lie to you. Breaking this addiction is very painful. It's like going through detox. When you stop performing for her, she might ramp up the pressure. She might use the silent treatment or tell you that you've changed or try to provoke an emotional reaction to get you back into the junkie role. This is the test. This is where you find out you're actually becoming a better man or if you're just playing one on YouTube. Stay the course. Lean into the discomfort of her disapproval. It is better to stand alone in your integrity than to be a puppet on a string. Once she realizes that her disapproval no longer breaks you, the dynamic must change. Either the relationship evolves into one of mutual respect or it reveals itself as something that can't be saved. Either way, you get your soul back. Brothers, stop asking for permission to be the man you were born to be. Perform for your conscience. Live by your principles. Break the addiction. If this hits you where it hurts, leave a comment below with the word principles. Let me know one standard you're going to hold for yourself starting today, regardless of who likes it. This is Raffy Rodriguez for the Betterment Project. See you on the next episode.